Finally, here we are, part 3. Hope you've got the popcorn. And the reason why I say hope you've got your popcorn is because I think this is going to be the longest video I have ever recorded in the however many years I've done this. And welcome back to Next for me, Danny. Welcome to another video, and welcome to the one that so many people have been asking about, because the two shoes I'm looking at today now, you know which ones they are because all the shoes are known, and we've gone through the Wimbleys, we've looked at the Helvellyn, we've looked at the SL83, and today we have got the CP Manchester and the CP Italia. So without further ado, because like I say, it's going to be a long one this, we are going to get straight into it. We have got the CP Italia SPZL. Now, for those that follow regularly, for those that have watched for a while, you'll know that the Italia is probably my favourite Adidas silhouette, so there's obviously going to be a little bit of bias around that. A few years ago when Adidas sent through and they didn't tell me, I just got a box in the post and it was the CP Italias, the original ones. My mind just fell out, you know, I can't even talk now thinking about it, you know what I mean? My head just fell off. And it's fantastic to see, because as much as we always like new things all the time, I like to see a little bit of lineage as well. So we've got CP Italias in this box. Usual box with the guy with the CP, the Decade Park, Adidas SPZL all around it. So here we go. Check these bad boys out. Now, like I say, I am a sucker for an Italia. One of the reasons why is I just think it goes with anything. You can wear it with jeans, and I know I say this, I feel like I say this all the time. You can wear it with jeans, you can wear it with cargo, you can wear it with shorts. You genuinely can with the Italia. It's just that nice shape that means it can cross kind of styles. Let's have a look at some of the details, because again, there's just some nice little details. You have got, so obviously the colour, you've got this royal blue colour as the main colour all the way around. These are leather, but they do have the suede toe on the front. Unlike the other Italia, the CP one, this has just got a white midsole. It doesn't have the split colour on the midsole and a gum outsole. We've got the white leather stripes down the side. Now these have just got regular stripes. We've got no, obviously they've got the serrated edge, but they've got no stitching over the top. These are like classic Italia colours. We've got a white eye stay up the side. You've got the Adidas Italia where it always lives on the side as well. I like that there's lots of different versions of the Italia. So this time they've gone with just the little line up the back. Sometimes you get a cross, it just depends. So if you look at the denim pair, you got a cross on the denim pair, but we don't on them today. CP company branding on the tongue, and obviously the CP company SPZL footbed. Like I say, I just love an Italia. I think these are fantastic, and I'm fully prepared today for this one. So we have got the left shoe. I have already relaced it, because you do get on the left shoe, there's some other slight differences. You get, well, you don't get a blue lace on the left shoe, but you get a blue lace option that I've dropped into the left shoe. Not sure myself. I think the white one just looks clean. Yeah, I think it's white all day. I don't think it's even an option. I mean, fair play if you want to go for blue, but I think I'm white all the way. You get the Adidas branding on the left tongue, and I like the placement of this because they've just gone for the CP company branding, where the Italia company, the Adidas Italia, would normally be on the side. Again, nothing on the heel tab. I do like it when they put the little mod trefoil on the heel tab, but I also like it when they mix it up. It doesn't have to always be. That's just what they do. So yeah, I like it. Size wise, right, we're getting onto it. Shout out Sam G83 as I'm nearing 10,000 followers or 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed, you know, like click that button, it does really help. And I said years ago, if I ever get to 10k, because this is just a hobby, right? It's not a job or anything. I said I'll get a tattoo of some sort. And Sam G83 said, you need to get I'm an 8, these are an 8 tattooed on your foot. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I quite like that. I know people have Adidas related tattoos and training tattoos. It's just not kind of my vibe to have on myself. I'm more of, like, I've got a tattoo of my dog, do you know what I mean? Like a cartoony sausage dog and stuff like that. Saying I'm an 8, these are an 8 around my foot or around my ankle, I think I might go for that one. So anyway, I'm an 8, these are an 8. And I have only ever been an 8 in Italias. And guess what? No surprise, I'm an 8 in these. I've got the same, they're not the same socks again. I've got like a pack of 6. Yeah, 100% true to size. And the leather is like that soft leather. So when you look, I don't know if the camera picked it up before. It's got like that grain to it. It's a really, really nice, soft leather. So these will wear beautifully over time. Where can you get them? Like I've said, shout out to 7 Store. And the reason I've been shouting the 7 Store raffle out is because I am going to 7 Store on Monday night. Now we'll get into a little bit more about that later. But you can get them on 7 Store in the raffles. So just check down below. £129, which again, I've been quite pleased how the community has reacted, because everyone's saying, oh, they're very reasonably priced for a CP collab, and it's nice because most of the time you get people moaning about the pricing. So shout out to everyone who's been more understanding this time round. Yes, £129, obviously available on Confirmed again, true to size, love the colour, probably won't wear it with an olive jumper if I'm being brutally honest, but yeah, they're just a beautiful shoe. Absolutely love the Italia. On to the next one, because I think when this one was rumoured and then when it was announced, this is the one that I've had the most questions about. We have got the CP Manchester SPZL. Now there's been a few iterations of the Manchester over the years. Obviously this original one, was it 2002 for the Commonwealth Games that was made. There's been a few versions, a size version, obviously we've had a SPZL version. It's just one of those colourways that works, right? We had the Manchester SPZL 89 a few years ago, which flipped the colours round, so it was a dark blue with the red. But here we go. Check these bad boys out. Adidas SPZL times CP company, CP Manchester. Now first things first, if you know me, I like to have a little bit of a giggle about stuff, right? I'm not too serious. If you ever meet me in person, I'll always have, like, share a beer, have a giggle, and I like things that make me smile. GT Manchester and then calling it CP Manchester, right? It had me at that. It almost didn't need to be anything else. I just thought, genius. That is, whoever thought CP Manchester, they should be getting paid a lot of money. I bet it's somebody who just thought, instead of GT Manchester, CP Manchester. I just think it's fantastic. Unfortunately, I've got no other iterations of the Manchester to show you. My Manchester 89s, I passed on to somebody who really wanted them because I don't really do dark blue navy shoes. And I never got any of the others. The only ones I've got are my Cordoba sizes, and I love them to bits. But this may be... Well, let's have a look at the details. So, like all the Manchesters, you've got a suede Tito overlay. You've got that material now. It's like a neoprene type material is the best way to describe it all the way around the back. It's not like a nylon, it's really smooth. It's just a beautiful material. The stripes, I mean, come on. Are these not just absolutely fantastic? The red stripes, and again, if we get close up, if the camera picks it up, you've got that material through. Shout out to everyone who said I love the really, really close ups on the Wimbleys to show you the material on the stripes. Same on the CP Manchester with the zigzag stripes, again synonymous with the CP company collaborations. There's your CP Manchester gold lettering. You've got a suede eye stay all the way up the top with, I love the little ringed, like the metal eyelets. The only thing is that your shoes come a bit loose with them, but that's like a minor thing. Round the back, you've got CP Company on the heel tab. On the inside, you've got CP Company footbed, and the tongue is one of those rubberized top tongues. It's got the SPZL logo in, and it's got the Adidas. Now, I don't know if he's picked this up, but this Adidas, the trefoil is raised. So this is not just a flat tongue label. And this, I think, is just a beautiful, beautiful little touch. Obviously got the dark blue laces. And I've tried getting a picture. This kind of, I'm not saying it's like a 3M, but it does kind of have like a bit of a nice shine to it. I don't know if it does light up. I've tried it, but it's a bit too light to see if it does. And oh my goodness, these are, oh sorry, you get the dark blue outsole and midsole. Didn't point that out, apologies. So you get the dark blue one like again, like you do on the Manchesters before. The shoe, I've done it. I've done my homework again. I've laced it up already with the option lace that matches. I can't tell, so let me just bring the other one. I don't know which ones I prefer. I think I might like the clean look of the option lace to match, as opposed to the dark blue one which matches the midsole. And I'm a midsole to shoelace matcher, but I think this one might just look a bit cleaner having it like that. But again, the tongue label, shout out to everyone who says it's Gordon Ramsay. The tongue label is the CP Company brand, and again, this is not a flat, this is raised, this is rubberized. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera at all, but that detail is just absolutely fantastic. And then you get the opposing trefoil on the heel to the CP Company. I'm not gonna lie, these are fantastic, right? I'm not even, for those that know me, right, if you've followed me for years and you listen to like the podcast and you read the stuff I put out on Instagram and you watch the YouTube videos, you'll know that when I say one of my favourite ever Adidas silhouettes or Adidas pair of trainers are my Cordobas. I love the colours, I love the base on the Manchesters. I just think they're spectacular. I think these might be a little bit better. I just love the materials, I love the stripes, I love the zigzags, I love the tongue label, I love the heel tab, I love the colour. They're just absolutely perfect. Onto it, I'm an 8, these are an 8, and guess what? They just fit perfect again. So there we go. Absolutely spot on. You don't need to go, oops, you don't need to go half up, you don't need to go half down. These are just perfect as they are, which is right across the range. I think I've said pretty much true to size. Maybe the Helvellyn, you could go half a size up. I've tried them on again. I'd still go true to size to walk to the pub, but to walk up Helvellyn, I'm definitely going half a size up. And I'm just going to restuff them because that's it. £129 again, which when you pick these up, or if you're lucky enough to pick these up and you look at the materials and the level of detail and the tongue label and everything about it, you'll think £129, what a bargain. You know, that's what we're paying for SNS GTs, right? So again, I just think they're just right on point for pricing. Now, I've got the whole range sat here to just go through, because loads of people say, what's your favourite? Which ones are you getting if you were to buy all 6? So these 3 here, let me just get the Wimbleys and the Helvellyn. So here we go, we've got all 6 pairs. Which ones? Now, I'm going to say something, and you're going to say, Danny, you're just saying that. Of course you're going to say that. 10 years we've had SPZL, and I've been back. I missed the first drop, I'm not going to lie. I got on it maybe like the 2nd or 3rd drop, I can't quite remember now. I'm going to call it that this is the strongest set of shoes across all 6 pairs when they've done a big... I'm not saying there's one in here that is the best ever SPZL release, but as a collection, I think these 6 here is the strongest 6 that there's ever been. And you can take the CP branding off for me, and I would still say, because guess what? The best walking boot for me that they've ever done. Some of the best updated shoes, getting a vintage shoe and updating them to 2024 or into the modern era. Wimble is one of the best ones they've ever done. Maybe a Hulton, I think, might just be top it, but that's one of my favourite shoes. The SL83 is just a fantastic runner, do you know, and I love the military colours within that. Italia, I don't have to say much more, I'm a sucker for an Italia. And is this the best version of a Manchester ever done? I'm not saying it absolutely is, but I just love the CP element and the zigzags on the stripes and the stitching and everything else. They're just executed so well. So for me, I've always got something in a autumn, winter or a spring, summer. There's always one that stands out for me, and there's always a few pairs that I'm not bothered about, because I don't do the leisure shoes, I don't really do the walking shoes, and there might just be a colourway that just doesn't go with what I wear. However, genuinely, this 6, I don't know. I don't even know which ones I'd be going for. You can't go wrong with any of the pairs in this drop. I genuinely believe that. Gun to my head, if I had to have one pair, I'm not going to lie, maybe because I've not got any of them, I think I'd go for the Manchester. Like I say, it's the stripes and the zigzags and everything about it. But, it might surprise you, I love this pair of Wimbley. I think they're smart. I think it's something that you can wear, like I say, out for a meal with the missus, or wear in a smarter environment, not just like in it for a casual wear. But you can't go wrong with them. They're all fantastic. And the one thing that everybody's getting on at me has been the clothing. Danny, are you getting the clothing? Can you size up the clothing? How does this fit? How does that fit? I have not got the clothing, right? So you can stop asking me. But what I'm going to do, and I apologise, I'm going to have to refer to my phone a little bit here. I'm going to go through the clothing, right? Because, again, I'm going to say this right at the start. I think the clothing, and I get a lot of people saying, oh, it's really expensive. It's CP company, right? So if you want to just adjust yourselves, CP company jackets, I was looking at CP company like jacket, like a nice one, and we were talking way over £1,000. I think it was 1,300 quid, right? So let's just get some kind of perspective on where the pricing is. It's not SPZL pricing, obviously, but it's between SPZL and CP company. So you've got the puffer jacket. Now, oh my goodness, that is the piece for me. I want the puffer jacket more than anything. And I know £800, right? But the puffer jacket, first time I saw it, I thought, oh, I'm not too sure about it. Then I saw Ashley Walters wearing it and I thought, that is how I'd wear it, right? And it just looks mega. So puffer jacket, fantastic. The bomber jacket looks amazing. It's not a jacket for me. I don't wear jackets without hoods and kind of like the furry lining. It's just not something I'd wear, but I appreciate it. I love the brown corduroy element of it. And then the other bits, there's a blue kind of quarter zip fleece. Not really my style, but again, it's quite nice. I love the sweatshirt. I love the blue emblem, the CP company on it. I think that's kind of smart. Just for like a day-to-day wearer. Right, I'm going to say it. The brown set-end tracksuit. I like a lot of the tracksuit tops. I don't really do full tracksuit. Shout out Brooksy that can pull off a full tracksuit, right? He's about the only one who can. The brown set-end tracksuit is the best tracksuit SPZL have done. For me, I think it's fantastic. I love the old one, but I'm more of a brown than a blue. So blue tracksuits, they're just not for me. But you hit anything on the brown scale and I'm all over it. Like the By the Sea Union tracksuit top, amazing. I just love it because it's the colour. Where the blue one, I do like the shade of blue of the Union one. I think the brown one's just a lot better. You've got the standard CP. I like what they've done with it. It's a t-shirt and it's very accessible to a lot of people. I prefer the mustard t-shirt. I think that's just a fantastic colour. And then you've got a couple of long sleeves. You've got a brown polo long sleeve. You've got a black round neck long sleeve. I'm not really a long sleeve person, so I don't really wear them. But again, I think the brown one looks really good. The black one, if you're into long sleeves, right, you're into long sleeves. It's just not, I prefer a t-shirt with a jumper or a tracksuit top over the top. And then the accessories, man, I love, Goldie probably can pull off the hat with the flaps like Liam can and people like that. Maybe not me, but again, like the caps. The man bag, I've seen a lot of people calling out. But again, I just like doing something different. And the gloves, again, I probably wouldn't go for myself. Like I said with the shoes are a fantastic drop. I think if you look at it as a collection of the clothing and the accessories, I think that is just a solid drop in itself. Like I said, there's not everything that I want and there's not everything that I'm going to get. But I appreciate that the blue quarter zip, not for me, right? I'd never wear it. I won't wear it at all, ever, because it's just not something that I'd ever put on. But when I've seen other people wear it, Brooks is wearing it, I'm like, oh man, it looks really good. I don't think you can go wrong with any piece. Obviously, everyone's going, oh yeah, but you can't have it all because it costs so much. And I get that. Be selective in the pieces that you're getting. Pick out a few pairs of trainers. Pick out some of the other pieces if you want to go for it. If you're fortunate enough to go for it, because I get it, it's expensive, right? But I'm finishing off on this point. I love SPZL. If you're watching this video, you probably love SPZL. We've had 10 years of SPZL and there's been some fantastic things over those 10 years. Some fantastic pieces, some fantastic events. And what a way to finish off 10 years. I think CP company or not, the product that we've got for this final drop in this decade pack is just fantastic. The CP company for me is just the cherry on the top of the cake, right? You could have not had CP company and I'd have said exactly the same about all the things. CP company is just just that little top of the tree element. And it goes on to what's happening this week. So Monday, now usually there's an event going on at Carnaby Street and I think that's fantastic. I love going down to Carnaby Street and I love meeting up with all the boys and girls that are into SPZL, chit-chatting, having pictures, the whole shebang, grabbing a beer, you name it, I'm there. What I love this time is that it's not just Carnaby Street. There's loads of events going on. So there's events over at 7 Store in Liverpool. We've got Hip in Manchester. We're doing End in Milan. I mean, if I could have gone to Milan one, that'd have been amazing. Personally, I'm off to the Liverpool one. I'm off to go to the 7 Store one. So if you can get down to that, it'd be fantastic to see you there. But everyone's got access to go to one of the events to celebrate 10 years of SPZL. And what a brilliant way to do it, right? It's not just for the people that can easily get access to London. You can get to most places. I get if you live in the Outer Hebrides, it might be a bit tricky to get to Liverpool. But there's train access and there's bits dotted around that you can get to. So hopefully you can get to one of the events, go have a look at the stuff, go watch the full-length feature film that's going to be shown at all these places. And just have a fantastic night on Monday. And then Tuesday is when the stuff comes out. So if you've entered the raffles like on 7 Store, like on the Confirmed app, or you're going to go down to one of the stores which is releasing it on Tuesday morning, which I might do because I'm going to try and get a pair for this month's giveaway, then just enjoy this last hurrah for the 10 years of SPZL. I did wonder whether they might just go out on a bang, you know, I'm not going to lie. I was thinking, is this 10 years of SPZL? Are they going to just draw a line under it? Kind of go out on a bit of a bang. I don't think that's the case. I think that he's going to carry on. But it would have been kind of cool. If they'd have gone out on 10 years of SPZL and I hit 10,000 followers, I might have just chopped off YouTube. Nah, probably not. Right guys and girls, that is it. That are my thoughts on the whole decade pack, on all the shoes, on the last two shoes to be shown, the Manchester and the Italia. Please, please, please leave a comment. Let me know what you're getting out of the whole drop. Let me know your thoughts on anything. Let me know the shoes that you're picking up. Let me know the clothing and all the accessories that you're going to be picking up. Leave a comment down below. jump over to Instagram, let me know on there what you're going to be picking up as well. And then when you pick your stuff up, tag me on Instagram. I'll be sharing it all week long, all the pictures, because guess what? I do not make any bones about this. I love SPZL. I love making the content for you guys. I love interacting. That's the best bit. The best bit is the community bit around all this, right? The product's amazing, right? And I love the product. Talking to you boys and girls, seeing you at events, meeting you, talking on Instagram, helping you people out, seeing all the stuff that you've picked up, getting tagged in all the pictures, man, it makes making a big long video on a Sunday, editing it all Sunday afternoon to put it out for you guys and girls on a Sunday night, makes it all worthwhile. Right, that's it for today. Don't forget, like, subscribe, blah, blah. See you next time in the annex. Bye.